And welcome back to Thone's Hebrews Nibbles number 138. The Race of Faith, part 2 of 5, and we're going to talk about the witness. We've already read Hebrews chapter 12 verses 1 and 2. Who and what are the witnesses is something that we want to investigate here. And why is this in the Bible? We need to understand witnessing and what it really means, not just some theoretical concept, but what it means in this particular case. And the communications that we need to pass on is this is important. The application to me. The witnesses are the heroes of faith. We must not mistake their role. They are not the spectators sitting at a sporting event or a concert. They are experienced servants of God, understanding the sacrifices which they and others had endured. Their purpose currently is to encourage others who are suffering for the faith, to testify to these others that God will see them through as they run towards heaven. A second way to understand the witness is that the Greek word translated as witness here is also the same word which is the root word for the English word martyr. So these are people who pave the way in their martyring so that we have a path to follow. God says, the faithful heroes encourage the suffering servants. Who are the suffering servants? We are. We who are saved people and trying to serve God know that we were going to suffer as a result of that. Sometimes that suffering is rather mild, like just someone laughing at us maybe, or it can be very bad, particularly in some parts of the world where admitting to be a Christian follower is a death sentence. So we have to look at that whole spectrum of things and everything in between as the kinds of things which we must be willing to face in order to be a suffering servant. And my response is, Lord, thank you for keeping us all in mind as both encourager and need for encouragement. So as suffering servants, we must, of course, need encouragement from time to time, but also when our burden is fairly light, we need to encourage other suffering servants. And so that is a whole part of the church, that's a whole part of any ministry, is encouragement both ingoing and outgoing. We'll talk to you next time.